Ooh, yeah! Ooh, yeah!
You just made the list!
Bitch.
You just made the list!
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
take no shit from anyone.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Welcome. Welcome to an impromptu stream. I was loosely planning on doing it. And please tell me I'm not muted. I'm not muted. It happened during the podcast stuff yesterday, and then I had to restart the episode. I got home 20, 30 minutes ago. My daughter's third birthday party. And I'm here for some Fountain of Manor action. We got Kurt Russell versus Wizzer. Let's go bang bros. Let's do it. In fact, I actually changed some of the emotes. And I don't know if they update it. I think they may have.
Where are my testicles, Summer? They were removed. Where have they gone?
So here I added this. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, you don't get them because it's via Twitch. But we got banger in yellow, and this is a banger. One is a follower, and one is a sub. So trying to spread it around, change it up as we progress with you guys. We're gonna streamline the emotes to make them suit the channel, I guess, right? Tonight is Fountain of Manor League playoffs. Kurt Russell versus Wizzer. Dun, 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 dun. The championship. I'm presuming this is the finals. Right? This is the finals because Wizzer went 5-0 and they got a bye in Group U, and Payne went 4-1 in Group V. Wizzer beat BP Woody in a best of 3. Kurt beat Payne in a best of 3, and now we got Wizzer versus Kurt Russell in the finals in a best of 5 on a Sunday night. On Show Match Friday. Even though it's not Friday, we call the stream Show Match Friday. I've updated one of my Twitter channels to suit that. Even the challenge community's updated to that. I'm just waiting for them to message me and let me know what's going on with vetoes. I'm ready to go. Oh. Yeah, you guys let me know. Best of 5. My wrist, elbow, and shoulder on the side are killing me, and can't think of anything I did this today. I think it's called old age. Just wake up with problems. So that's what we're doing tonight, guys. It's the final, best of 5. We almost were streaming this on YouTube exclusively. For some reason, Twitch wouldn't connect when I played around with it. Good thing I played around with it before we started. So, Rah Rah Land is finished. Had that on. Lots of great matches. A variety of casters. They had Ed Williams. Not casting, but going around. Hopefully got me some autographs. I hope. Oh, man, it hurts. I'm trying to crack it. Oh, I need to do a recap. Well, we'll talk about Mayo and NA and all that stuff. I need to do a recap of things and rules, and it's my sister on YouTube with you guys, and talk about. Actually, everybody in Twitch can see YouTube messages now. So it Restream bot rewrites the messages into Twitch. Now, do they rewrite everything? AKM. Does Restream rewrite everything into YouTube? I'm going to go check. Okay. I'll check later. Let's get to the game. Just got the game new. Oh, I read it and I read it wrong. Oh, exactly. No, I didn't read it wrong. I was right. They just had to recreate it. Observer mode. You have no idea what I'm saying, but it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Restream bot from YouTube that takes the YouTube messages and puts them in my Twitch chat, so you guys can see them. But I don't know if the YouTube people can see them, like Twitch messages. Restream, because I'm streaming on 2 platforms at the same time. So that's what's going on there. Let me check YouTube really fast. Oh, it does. It does. AKM. If you press exclamation YouTube, and yeah, Nadia, everybody can see your messages now. And you go to YouTube, you can see all your messages get reposted in YouTube. So everyone sees AKM writing, "This is powerful magic," on YouTube. So now you guys can talk to each other between Twitch and YouTube. It works. I did it. I'm a champion. Crow Shrock. So now everybody could talk to Crow Shrock. He should have said, "Holy shit." It's like a portal to Satan's world. It does work. It's crazy. Yeah, so subscribe to YouTube, guys, if you haven't. Oh, Crowshock is hyper real. Oh, there you go. So now you can see your own message back and forth. In fact, I really encourage you guys to subscribe to the YouTube, because it's going to help us grow the streaming for the events. I need to get watch hours up, and I'll talk about that another time. But let's get going to the game, and we'll talk about this stuff after. It's really cool. Let's go game. Let's do it, gentlemen. Oh my god, did I perfectly put the Fountain of Manor logo at the top? Did you see that? Amazing. It is next level shit. You like that hyperreal? Mr. Mike is big brain. But we're trying to pull community guys from YouTube. We're trying to pull people from community. How many goats were sacrificed for this? Let me tell you, too many. Even everybody on YouTube can see Glaive writing. It's amazing. Anyways, Fountain Manor Action Playoffs, Group UV combined. In the top left, we have the blue human, Mr. Kurt Russell. He escaped LA. He escaped New York. And in the bottom right, we have the yellow human, Mr. Wizzer. And I don't know if he's from LA or New York. But who knows? The only unfortunate downside from the YouTube side is that you guys don't have any emotes, like custom ones, and you don't have any sound effects because we're streaming off of Twitch. Maybe once we get our watch hours up, it changes and we could do that, but that's neither here or there right now. Didn't Kurt kidnap the lady in Castaway as well? Possibly. Possibly. Listen, we got double Archmage going. We got double farms going. Kurt Russell is lagging behind in a farm, so we'll see what he's going to do. I love these people's game names. Just so everybody knows, it says YouTube Nadia in the Twitch channel. That's my sister, so you can talk to my sister if you want. Now she'll have somebody to talk to. She can talk to you guys. And we're getting an early tower from Kurt, which is super ideal because in case of footy harass and elementals. And wonder, oh, we're getting a tower from Wizard as well. And you know, AKM's here. I wonder if we'll see somebody go Blood Mage second for some Orange Bird action. We're getting mercenary creeps with militia. And for some reason, I don't know if anybody just saw that, but all the creeps aggroed all the way to the mercenary camp. The green camp walked over here. The green camp shouldn't have come over here. That's really strange. Kurt's doing his green camp. And now, oh my goodness, the Fulberg Shaman is healing the Ice Troll Traptor and the Sasquatch. This shouldn't be happening. I hope somebody clips this. This shouldn't be happening at all. And because of this, Wizard is not able to finish the camp. He's struggling. This, I've never seen this. This is somebody... you could clip this. It'll go right to the Discord. Somebody clip this because this is not supposed to happen. That's insane. That could have just cost him the game. Because he's going to be behind. He's going to continue doing it, but it's costing him so much time. Kurt's already level 2. Wand of Illusion. Okay, Wizard gets his level 2, but he would have done this already. This would have been finished. What's going on? There's no way that should have happened. No way. That's very strange. Illusion scouting by Kurt, and now he's going to see him. Okay, Wizard. Wizard thinks it's the real one. He's just focusing down the Illusion Archmage with the real Archmage. So that's bothering him. Oh, weak footy right here. Can Kurt pick this off? It's going to be a free kill. Free footy right there. Item on the ground, Gloves of Haste, and it's looking very good for Kurt Russell already. Got the extra time, got the extra kill. Note to check the replay after, yeah. It didn't see anybody pulling him. Unless I missed it, it didn't look like he tried to pull him. Looks like they just aggroed to the mercenary camp. Which is super strange. Well, if one of you guys clipped it, we'll find out right away. Unless a militia pulled it. It would be strange because the militia was coming from the south to the north. Why would they go around? It's possible. Some harassment by Kurt Russell. He's not spending his gold. Both are teching. Kurt's tech is ahead. And he's already a level 3 with claws +5. And you can argue +5 claws early on or circlet. I think in terms of focus damage and Gloves of Haste, the gloves and the Gloves of Haste and the +5 are very nice. So we're getting Arcane Bolt. Tech's almost done. Kurt's about to finish his tech. And he says, I'm just gonna go creep your natural. Let me just do this. Might lose a footy. Not paying it too much attention, but loses a footy. Cur level 3 for Wizard. Behind us, we're getting Blacksmith, Double Sanctum, more footies coming out. Picks up another Claws. That's a really, really strong Archmage. But Wizard also has a Mantle, so not too bad with a Mantle and a Circlet. And behind this, we're getting MK that's going to pop for Kurt. His is rather on time. Wizard's MK is delayed, and he's putting down one Sanctum, and then there goes the second one. He's a bit behind. He is behind. Not by much. I wonder if any other strange creeping aggroes are going to happen in this map, for this matchup. Gotta watch out not to lose a footy. There's Fairy Fire on this camp. What did he get? Ooh, Ring of Archmagi. Nice item. It's a pretty good item list there. Potion of Vulnerability. Priester out. And let's see if Wizard can put some pressure on. He's probably expecting an Expo to be up already, but Kurt Russell doesn't always put down an Expo. Here we go. Bolt on a Priest. Bolt on the MK. Dispels on both sides. Let's see. Let's see. One Priest goes down. He's got that Priest. Got to use the Dispel. Doesn't have it yet. So he's still adept training. Loses Priest. Footy goes down. One more bolt on either side. There's a TP. He says, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to lose too much. So it was a really great job by Wizard. Nice little creep jack. If you don't get the creeps, you got some kills. Breakers, priests, footies. Adept training. One peasant doing nothing. And sadly, no blood mage. No orange bird. Who wins in a human mirror? Person that makes the most mistakes? What if they don't make any mistakes? What if they play the same? Person with an Expo? Or a person with the better hero levels? I'm going to go with, in this case, hero levels. We're going to Magi is on the MK with Scroll of Beast and Scroll of Healing. Now, Scroll of Beast is great until Breakers come out and until Dispel. Otherwise, you save it or you sell it. And speaking of that, yes, you were right. There is an Expo going down. Expo could win you the game. Expo can also lose you the game if you commit too much to it. And he thinks he's there, unless he's no, he's sending them back. Ooh, this MK. So here's the difference. Kurt does not have a TP, does not have a heal scroll. And in terms of 46 to 41 food, Wizard with the Scroll of the Beast. He can call the boys. He can call the boys. He's going to lose a Priest again. Keeps leaving his Priest out in the open. Needs that Dispel in the water elementals. There's a bolt on a footy. Gets the Troll Priest. Gets a footy. Holds him off. 0-1 upgrades. Against 0-0. Meanwhile, Expo is about to finish. Here come the boys. And the boys are gone.
A player's forces are under attack.
Are they really? So just a reminder, anybody on YouTube and Twitch, you guys can see each other messages now. You can talk to one another. We got Restream Bot sending messages back and forth. The boys are back in town. Yes, they are. And what's the item? Claws +8. Oh, pick it up. You can put that on your Archmage. Goes after tower. Tower is immediately down. Scroll the Beast popped on some of his units. And of course, breakers are going to steal it. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh yeah, you could talk to her, Bane. If she's there. MK. Oh, scroll the healing used. Looks like. Oh, and his MK's dead. And the scroll the beast may not have been the best item to use. Level 3 MK. And Kurt Russell starting to pull away. We got Breaker Wars, guys. Breaker Wars. It's looking good for Kurt. 1-2 breakers against breakers. Just that alone. Oh, nice surround. It's going to force the TP. And food's 52-49 for Kurt Russell, but he's getting all the kills. MK still hasn't used a greater invul, and the Archmage has nothing. Has no TP, has no heal scroll, has no pot. Maybe Wizard could do something and try to get a hero focus down. Called the militia, left him there, has a footy sitting. And all these militia, sorry, peasants, he's sending back now. All these ones, here we go. Now they're peasants because it took too long. Expo goes down. Can he get a... Oh, okay, gets that breaker kill right there. MK is back. I don't know where he is. He's coming. It's tough. Just on upgrade, it's tough. More priests coming in. Can't buy some heal scrolls, yeah. And Wizard's trying here. Kurt went bolt and bash. Wizard went bolt and clap. I think you need bash here. Level 5 for Wizard on the Archmage. And he holds. I mean, he lost his expo, but he held off Kurt Russell. Wow. Now he's fighting with just 2 breakers and an MK. He's got to be careful here. He sustained. With 0 breakers and barely any units. I think he mostly had peasants there. Now he's going to put up towers again. Kurt Russell spending all his gold. He's got breakers and queued up. I think a couple of rifles, if he had the gold, would be nice. Wizard's got no lumber. He's getting a lumber upgrade as well. What's going on here?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, he's a little bit short on lumber. Definitely buy heal scrolls. Does he get anything? He didn't buy any items. He's really short on gold. He's building more units. And you don't want to lose anything in the Congo line here. That's one thing we're noticing about Kurt in this game is that he keeps losing priests. And it's costing him because they're free kills. MK, got to use that mana. Breakers drain it. Breaker fighting over here. Clap. It's only level 1 clap. And now we can see the upgrades and the supply pulling away. Level 4 MK. 5453. No. Not doing much there. Building a blacksmith. Maybe you want some rifles? 2-2 breakers. 2-2 breakers. And if he can get the priest out, water elementals are going to help him quite a bit. Because he's got his own priest. Dispel, dispel, dispel. And some decent experience. Again, Kurt getting his priest stuck. Losing them. Really not ideal. The bleeding units. Big clap. Trying to surround the MK. He's getting healed. MK. There's a bolt on the other MK. he's going to get out. Kill the priest. Kill the priest. He's chasing, and he's going to lose units chasing. Oh, no. Can he get... Oh, he gets the MK with a bolt. Great job by Kurt. Wizard still is killing all the priests that he can. Not that many left. MK's out of the fight. One priest over here. No dispel. And really, you should be taking your breakers that are 2/2 upgrades and focusing down these priests, because they would just melt. Kind of like on auto attack with the breakers. Level 6 for Wizard. MK, he's got a invulnerability potion. He doesn't use it. Oh no. Halzen peasants. And Kurt poorly executes in his fights against Breaker Mirror. For some reason. But Wizard, give it to him. He's really making it difficult. And know the expo already went down. He's trying to rebuild it. Hasn't really benefited from it all. There's a dispel, finally. Now he's going to lose more priests, bringing them to the front. Nice. And 2/2 breakers against 0/0 breakers, and it doesn't mean anything. What is happening here? What is happening, guys? Wizard with the level 6 Archmage, and it looks like he's skilled level 3 Water Elemental, level 3 Aura, so he doesn't have Mass Teleport. Expo is about to finish again. Remember, this is a best of 5. And Kurt, waiting for his MK to come back. He's going to go creep his Expo. Without the MK. Maybe get an item. Oh my god. 3+5 claws for the Archmage. And here comes Wizard. He's trying to break the base with a couple of breakers. And don't think that's going to do too much. It's going to come back around the bend. Priest in here. There's a bolt on a priest, but unless you go straight after it. Another priest over here. Okay, fends him back. It's funny, both players are under 50.
Players' forces are under attack.
And Kurt Russell, while this is going on, has been teching to tier 3, so that's going to be done shortly. Wizard's Expo's up. And the one thing you give it to Wizard is that when he has a chance, he focuses down the priest. So Kurt Russell's army can't sustain. Level 6 for the Archmage on Kurt's side. Level 4 on Wizard's side. Now it's 6-4, 6-4. Priest going down. Getting some upgrades on Wizard sides. Oh, one. Use your invul. There you go. Use your invul. Use your dispels. 2 water elementals for Wizard. That's one thing. Those water elementals are doing work. There's a bolt, and his MK is dead again. Level 7 Archmage for Wizard. And he's just doing better in these fights, even though he's got less upgrades. He is mining. Kurt behind us got an Expo. They both have Expos.
A player's forces are under attack.
Does have tier 3. Did buy back his MK, and now Unfortunately, this might not pay off, this expo, because the Wizard's going north. Does get the priests. And now both players have mass teleport. Yeah, a Paladin would be nice, and Control Magic would be nice here. Bolt on the Archmage, finally. There it is. Can he bash? Oh, he kills the Archmage, the level 7. Bolt on the Archmage over here. Good job by Kurt. Dispels, Militia coming in. Can he kill the MK? There's a bolt on the MK. Surrounds. Archmage got to do work. He has the damage. Kills the MK. Kurt Russell. Kills both heroes. No Paladin needed. Archmage needs to come in and get into this fight. And he can send the boys back. He can mine. Wizard. Teching to tier 3.
A player's forces
Getting
are under
priests. MK. Don't lose your MK. Don't lose your MK. Run your MK alone. Oh my god, 9 life, 12 life. Oh, and he loses his MK, turned him back for some reason. Mistakes on both sides. Archmage was bought back. Just when you pull ahead, then you pull back again. Sells the Gloves of Haste. Just to get a little bit of cash. And still mining. Might have to repair this a little bit. Wizard. He's got the army, though. He's got 46 to 22 here. Can Kurt sustain this? Can he defend? All the dispels in the water elementals. Priest is running away. And he's fighting here with peasants. He's got nothing. Kill the breaker. Kill another breaker. Doesn't do it. Losing his own. And all that money invested in upgrades, and he's just... It's not making a difference.
Players' forces are under attack.
Water elemental in the gold mine lane. And level 8 Archmage. How often do you see this? Peasants sitting around. Kurt's got tons of lumber, so it doesn't matter. More breakers coming. MK's a bit a ways away. He's going to lose his Arcane Vault.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he calls GG. That was a crazy game. It was a crazy game, guys. GG's, yeah, man. One minute it looked like Kurt Russell was pulling away. The next, oh, somebody did clip it. Couple of clips, eh? All right, I'm gonna check those out after. Probably the same name, right? Springtime. For those of you just popping in, we're doing Fountain Manor playoffs UV best of 5. Kurt Russell versus Wizard, and you can now chat between chats. You can chat to YouTube. You can chat YouTube to Twitch. You can see each other's messages. It isn't a crazy world we live in now. Hyperreal can prove it. He did it before. My sister was, I don't know if she's still there, but she did it before. AKM thought it was sorcery. Black magic. Open the portal to hell. Oh, man. This wrist, this elbow. We're going to game 2. Oh, it's not springtime. It's Tide Hunters. All right. Anybody watch Raw Raw Land? or at least some of the matches or the finals. Sorcery. Game 2, guys. It's really cool. The breaker mirror looked familiar, yeah. We're just getting into the game. I think in that situation between the two of them, knights destroy breakers. So if you're gonna go tier 3, get knights. But you also can't let your priest be in the front line getting attacked. And Wizard was doing a great job of taking them out, bolting them, attacking them. And Kurt went for a late expo. And he did a good job by taking down Wizard's expo, but it's funny. You could see the micro difference. Between the two of them. Anyways, in the top left, we have the yellow human, winner of game 1, Mr. Wizard. And in the bottom right, we have the blue human, Mr. Kurt Russell. So we'll probably see more of the same. Archmage. And if we get breakers again from both players, which I imagine we will, I think mixing in some rifles for some background DPS would be nice. But you can't let your priest die. And the funny thing is, last game, maybe some of you guys clipped it, we'll check it out after, was when Wizard went to creep his mercenary camp on the right, and he aggroed those creeps off from the green camp, and then the Fulberg was healing, rejuving the creeps at the mercenary camp. Like right there, you could have lost the game right there because of the delay.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Wizard's pulling this. He's going to do the lab. And Kurt's going to do the same thing. Let's see who does it faster. Alright. Doesn't lose a militia. Ooh, Kurt Russell loses a footy when he's scouting. Not ideal. And Scourge Bone Chimes. That could be a big difference in a footy versus footy war. What did he get? He got the Ring of the Archagi, which is a nice item, but it's not Vampora. I'll take Vampora as a mirror. Now, do you fast tech or do you expo? Personally, I think the fast tech was a great idea if you pressure the other player that's expoing. Both players juking and jiving here. Kurt Russell took a lot of damage on his footies. Militia coming in and doing the green camp here. Well, this is going to be a wizard. This is a nice job. See if he loses anything. Level 3. And in the fight, that's a big difference. Like a militia for Kurt. Losing footies in the fight, and he's still ways from 3. And the forest troll trapper is killing peasants. Killing peasants. Which might hurt your lumber situation. I think you only lost 1. Well, both will start attack relatively the same time. Arcane going down, Blacksmith going down. Loses another footy, and Kurt Russell's just bleeding. He's just bleeding units here. Okay, denies. And if you keep calling the boys, you're going to have less lumber to do things. Really needs to be able to creep. Got to get away from him. Maybe he doesn't go MK this time. Maybe he goes Panda. Or maybe he goes Blood Mage. Puzzle face. Scout coming in, no expo, and in the meantime, farms over here. Wizard's doing a good job in engagements. He's not losing anything. He's creeping. He's putting pressure. He's on top of his game. Gaunts.
A player's forces are under attack.
Really needs that level 3. Really needs that level 3. And he gets it finally. Kurt Russell saving gold. Definitely should expo. Sorry, guys. Dealing with something there. Timed out that guy.
A player's forces are under attack.
MK's out for Wizard. Sanctum's about to finish. I just watched game 1 replay. That creep aggro is so weird. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I think we need to ask. We need to show that to somebody. And I've never seen that happen. Kurt Russell going in for some pressure to get some peasants, and an Archmage needs to get in there. I know, he didn't pull them. Right? Get out while you're ahead. Try not to give the experience. Let the tower kill it, if possible. And looks like the tower did kill it, actually. Nice. Nice job. Expo's up. Kurt's really low on lumber. He'd like to build some towers, maybe do a little Sim City here. And maybe get a priest. But you don't want to lose the news. Get that footy. Gets the footy. Might be able to get that priest at the same time. And, ooh, very close. Okay. Gets the priest. Might have to TP. TP's immediately. No, he's buying time, but he needs towers. He needs peasants on lumber. He needs a lumber mill. He needs an MK, and he needs rifles. He needs a lot of stuff. His lumber issues right now are really bad, and I think he needs to buy a shredder. It's exactly what he's waiting for. Ring +4, nice item for the MK. Guy even got a greater invul. And you could put the gauntlets on the MK. In fact, you could put everything on the MK, but he's going to leave the ring +4. And no lumber just yet. Did buy shredder now. Ooh, boy. He's really low. He's saving all his gold, too. I think while you're waiting, you really need to be building footies and peasants. because you're going to be able to use those peasants in fights. And there's a tower. It's not going to be enough, but there's a tower. Wait, this is game 2. Scroll the beast again. Scroll the beast here. Actually, fantastic. What the heck is going on? Everybody wants to sell me viewers. Now he's going to come in, and there's a TP. And TP or stab? He TP'd in with just his Archmage, which is a little bit strange. And tower's not going to finish. Bolt on the Archmage. Bolt on a footy. It's a bit of a waste. Calling in the boys. Sanctum finished over here. Priest building. He's a power repair. And he had all that gold and he wasn't building any footies, which was a big mistake. MK Bolt is level 3 already. And Wizard's just been pulling ahead here on levels and pressure and everything. And Kurt's got all this gold and he did nothing with it. Doesn't even have a depth training yet. Elementals fighting elementals. Almost gets surrounded with priests and footies. And bolt to the MK. It's looking like a GG, and there it is. Game 2. Going to Wizard. 2-0. Best of 5. Does Kurt get on the board, guys? Can he get a game? Can he get a map? I think he can. I know he can. Kurt 3. Let's go. Oh, I can't even do this. It hurts so much. Oh, man. If I pull it in, if I stretch it. I think it's a nerve. Yeah. Anyways, we did season 4, episode 5 for the podcast that just came out on YouTube because we had gone a month or so without an episode. Clouds out there. 1355 to 1212. That's a bit of a disparity in terms of MMR range. And those are 2 groups combined. Let's get into it. In the bottom left, we have the blue human, Mr. Kurt Russell. And in the top right, we have the yellow human, Mr. Wizard. Wizard's MMR keeps going up. Well, I haven't been following his status, and I don't know what it was. I think he was 1,000 MMR in GNL last season. Okay, yeah, that's pretty fair. I don't know what he was when he was drafted into the leagues, but he's probably been practicing and putting in the work. And it often happens, like over a course of a couple months, somebody gets, or even going back to last season, they improve. They get drafted into a division, and then they jump 100 points. Because you could easily do that, right? In Warcraft 3, you can go up 100 points, you can come down 100 points. Yeah, Kurt was 1,300 last week, yeah. But you could see wizards doing things that maybe not 1,100 player does anymore, or 1,200. He's playing like he's a 1,350 player, so... Good challenge for Kurt, though. Kurt always goes for the early tower, and I wonder if that's a mirror thing. And how much it really matters at the beginning. I don't think he really needs that investment right away.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, we're getting more of the same from both players, and they're going to do the same camp, each other's respected orange camps. Get the consumable. Hawk mad. Potion of Great Healing, fantastic item. And Wizard. Same thing on this side, Potion of Greater Healing. Wizard slightly ahead. Kurt Russell just finishes it now. And the best thing to do is to go orange camp, green camp. You could go orange, green, green, expo, or orange, green, green. I don't know if green, green will give you a level 3. But once you get your level 3, you can go harass. Go harass, assuming
forces are under attack.
the other human's going to expo. Or dive the main. Maybe that's why Kurt puts his early arcane, just in case. Slippers of Agility. Not the best.
Town is under siege.
So there you go. He's going green, green. Sentry wards. Could be nice. Meanwhile, I really like this. He's creeping at the same time with his militia on the side. And little things like this don't necessarily see a 1,200 player do. Nice. Oh, almost lose it. 2 life left. Claws plus 5. Scout comes in, sees there's no expo, pulls the boys, does the lab, and Kurt Russell's like, I gotta do a better camp. Problem is he gonna get caught here? Food is 30 to 29 for Kurt. And you don't want to lose any footies.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh no. Peasants. Might lose some peasants. And he's running into the main. Can he trap them all? Can he trap them all? Okay, can't run your Archmage off. You need your Archmage to fight. And already losing footy. Focus down the Archmage on Archmage. There you go, he's attacking the Archmage. One thing Wizard does is that he focuses down the opponent's water elemental immediately, so only his remain. Kurt Russell has a hard time saving his footies. Lost 3 already. And you can see the difference in experience. 4. The elementals are destroying him here. Cloak being used. 5 footies going down. And I don't know if Wizard hiding there was the best thing. Could have kept running.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Kurt did lose a lot of units. There's a reveal. Forces the TP. I don't know that was completely necessary. He could have ran away around. Saved the TP. Hey, Smog. How's it going? Well, MK for both players started at Lumber Mill for Wizard, and Kurt always forgetting his Lumber
Player's
Mill
forces are under
while he's
attack.
under pressure. Gonna need that. Hey. Don't forget, we're on YouTube at the same time now, guys, and YouTube and Twitch can communicate with each other via chat. Uses crystal ball. He's got to watch out here. Might get attacked. Ward being put down. Oh, and he attacks and he sees it at the same time. And he's going to have to pull everybody back. Gets creep jack. Oh, both MKs coming in. It's a tough spot here.
Player's forces are under
Tough spot. Again, he's not. He lost a lot of footies in the other exchange. He doesn't have a lot of units. And MK is going to go fight the marketplace alone. And I wonder if that was by accident. That's definitely by accident. He could do it, but it's super tough. Hurt footies. Hurt footies all around. Double arcane again for both players, except wizards are down already and built, and his priests are already out. So he's a tad faster. Level 4. And Kurt's doing the marketplace. Again, it's a bit of a stretch with less units. Takes a little bit of time. Gonna let the Mountain King soak up some of the experience. Healthstone. And the Wizard's gonna go north and do his natural. There is level 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 2 for his MK now. Now it's 3-2, 4-2 for Wizard. Kurt Russell's doing his natural, except there's a ward down there, so Wizard knows about it. He's got tons of priests. He's got 47 to 33 food. Might as well do the Goblin Merchant shop and then buy some items and go attack. And I think, based on what we're looking at here, he could finish this game. He's ahead. May not be ahead by much, but he's ahead. He's ahead by tech. He's ahead by units. He's getting his blacksmith now. MK's got Talisman of Evasion, Belt of Giant Strength for the MK. Sold a bunch of items. Double heal scroll, +8 claws. Got such good items, man. He probably needs a TP, but he says, you know what? I don't really need it. I'm not in danger. Claws +5 could put on the Archmage. Ring of Regen's a nice item. In fact, the Greater Heal. I would just put that on the MK. You have the TP on the Archmage. And trying to build an Expo here, but oh, he's gonna go after the priest. He's got a big army here. He's got 50 food supply, and I think he should just TP. Just TP, get out of here. Level 3 MK, and he's gonna finish this despite being chased.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, he's going to actually get some units in here because Wizard let it go. And he should cancel this immediately. Cancel. Kurt. Kurt, where's the cancel? Oh no. Okay, he cancels at the last second. Cancels the last second. Here we go. Did he call the boys? Oh, he didn't call the boys yet. That's really tough. He doesn't have anything. What's he getting behind this? Breaker.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doesn't have a lot of gold. Priest going down, and he's bleeding units. That NK looks so scary. Kurt Russell went bolt and clap. Now he's TPing a bit late. And I don't think clap is the best situation. Level 1 clap's not going to do much for you. Bash will, especially if you're fighting breakers. And you know what? Wizard's like, I'm here. I'm going to do the red camp. Going to get a big item. I got my expo going. I'm ahead. And getting breakers. With 1-0 upgrades. Oh my goodness. Helm of Valor. Par for the course. Indeed. Strength and hero agility. Strength and agility increased by 5. And yeah, he TP'd and got stuck in his base. And I don't want to call it out of respect. I think there's going to be one last fight. But it's not looking like it's in Kurt Russell's favor at this point. It's tilted. The seesaw has tilted in the other direction. Wizard's in a strong position. He's got the map. He's got items. He could buy another heal scroll. He could buy an invul. He can tech. He can build more units. He can get more upgrades. He's got 1-1 upgrades. Buys a TP. And he's got 71 food. I think he needs to go. Get buy a zapper. You know? Buy a zapper. Kill the farms. Kill the shop. Kill the altar. Kill something. He's gonna go creep.
Player's forces are under attack.
He's gonna go sack the expo. No more TP for Kurt Russell, so this is it. This is all in. There's a big clap. And that's fine, but you can't get out. You cannot get out. Can he run away? Can he save all his units? No, it's looking tough. It's looking tough. Loses a footy and a breaker last minute, and the rebuild peasants. It's 5-4 versus 4-3. 7,300 left. Again, 69 to 36. And Wizard's dragging this out, but he can go. And if you're on YouTube, say hi. Everybody in Twitch can see you, and vice versa. We're casting Fountain Manor playoffs finals. Division UV. Kurt Russell versus Wizard. Wizard's up 2-0, and this is the third game. And if Wizard wins, he wins the championship for his divisions. What did the MK get? Oh my god, ring +4. This guy's stacked.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Kurt comes back. He's going to come back and try to put more pressure on this expo. I mean, he's getting peasant kills, but he did lose units coming in here. Oh, this time it gets 1-1. He's a water elemental. Elemental coming to check, and he's going tier 3.
Forces are under attack.
Doom Train. Doom.
Train 3 just raided with 62 viewers.
Thanks, Doom. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. We're doing Fountain of Manor UV playoffs between Kurt Russell and Wizzer. Wizzer's up 2-0, and this is the third game. And you guys can say hi to YouTube because now you guys can chat to each other back and forth in the chat. True story. Here we go. Maybe one last fight for Kurt. Is he going to call the boys? Call everybody. I love that face. It's so good. Big clap. Only level 1 clap. Oh, Archmage. Archmage is dead. Food's falling, and it's GG from Kurt Russell. Well played. Congrats on being the UV champion. Fountain of Manor, Season 8 of the world. So, there you go, guys. Can I write on this? I can. Markup. Can I? I should be able to. There you go. That was a tough series. Hey, my pleasure, Kurt, man. That was a really good challenge for you, Kurt Russell. Wizard is playing really well. I don't think he gave you a chance. We want to see blood, not Dodgers. What are you talking about? Get a proper nemesis? I think I missed a couple of messages there. Hey, Doom Train. Hyperreal's here. Hyperreal, can you show everybody that you can chat on YouTube and it shows up in Twitch and vice versa? It's like sorcery. I'm so happy. You're a troublemaker and you want to be flagged? Or you've been flagged? I like some troublemakers. EMA, look at that. Look at the restream bot. Doom, look at the restream bot. Restream bot, that's Hyperreal on YouTube saying EMA, and you guys see it in Twitch. My pleasure, Wizard. Congratulations. You did a great job. So, exclamation YouTube, if you guys want to subscribe to YouTube, that will certainly help with watch hours going forward for all kinds of events and stuff. Takes about 5 seconds for messages to go through, but cool as fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. 5-second delay, big deal, right? But it makes a big difference. Makes a huge difference. Oh, man. I feel like I played really well. I practiced a bunch with BTN, even though he was beating me most of the games. I learned a lot and got to implement in this series. I feel like I've watched a bunch of your games before, and I feel like I've casted them, but I don't remember now, and that's because I really don't have a good memory. But you're 1350, 1355 now in W3C. Having been there, kind of still there, and then being up in the 1400s, sometimes 1450s. I see a lot of good things you do. So, and the guy said that, I think last GNL you were 1,000 MMR basically. So you've practiced and you're moving up. So there's progress. You're doing well. Oh, it's awesome. You could see, like Kurt's not a slouch. Kurt gets up into the 1300s too. So when you're, I don't want to say dominating, but when you're doing different things, those extra little. I had this talk with Sarai. I had this talk with, I think, Doom and a couple other people recently. Every MMR, there's something. Like every foot, like 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, in that ballpark of 100, there's something that you have to do to get to the next level to beat those guys. So once you start doing that, you move up, right? Yeah, I started with Warcraft 3 in like April, but I have prior SE2 experience. I have StarCraft 2 experience from a long time ago, but team game mostly. Got Quail is coaching me a lot. That's good. I also watch Carson's Serigraph series on Human Mirror. Yeah. Carson's very knowledgeable in the game. Good stuff. And you've been grinding. Yeah, man. It's good. Well, that's what it is too, right? I think just playing and not asking questions and not studying doesn't get you better. Because you're just gonna do mistakes over and over again. But yeah. You definitely should sign up for Mayo Cups when they come up. Yeah, I thought I got to commend Kurt too. He had a great session, a great season, and also was reaching new MMR highs besides his unfortunate last day. Yeah, I think Hyperreal was telling me about that. Let's go. I hope you guys don't mind. I like checking out your profiles. I know he's at 12-12, but he did recently hit 1330. So Kurt, you've been kind of, into 1300, so that's nice. Yeah, I wanted to play in last 1400 Mayo Cup, but I had dinner plans. I was going to miss the start, but I had tuned in to watch Payne and was really impressive. Kurt beating Payne was mega impressive to me since I struggled versus DH a lot. Yeah, Kurt played really well. Always does. Yeah, so he lost a bunch of games here, but you're practicing, right, when you're on ladder. And, yeah, and Kurt, like I said, in previous games and previous cups, I think Kurt's been getting better. And Wizzer, let's check you out. 1354. This is you, Wizzer? Is this the right Wizzer? Hey. Since June 25th. Yeah, I had to stop with my perfect match history. Wow. That's pretty impressive, dude. Let's see your match history. Let's see who you beat, because I know a bunch of guys at this level. Okay, yeah. Well, you beat Is Malvikchenk. He's a high 1300 player. You know what that means, eh? Yeah, first step is to get build orders creeping and multitasking down. Next step is analyzing, decision making, and maybe using high level replays to supplement your ideas. Who else did you beat? Wow, okay, that was a quick game. Fine. Fear, okay, yeah. You beat Fear. Fear likes to do certain things. I know Fear. Man, you've been going on a win streak. Holy jeez. It's pretty evident you're not a 1200 player, and you're not going to be. You're not a 1300 player. You're like high 1300, 1400. Like that's where you're going to be, and you might, obviously, if you practice and continue doing what you're doing, you're going to continue improving. You're going to blow past me, and yeah, Fear went DH Tinker. Yeah, he does things like that. Yeah, that's okay. It's funny when I do practice games against people, like I've like destroy people, and then I get on ladder and I just tank, or I get into like Fountain of Manor and I just lose. My advice on getting over ladder anxiety, yeah, go play and go lose. Just lose. Because it doesn't matter. Your MMR on W3C makes no difference, right? Because you can lose. You could be 1200. That's what I was doing when I was starting out, right? I was looking at MMR and I was like, oh my god. The thing with MMR is that like Wizzer here, he like shot up. And he's in the 1300s. He clearly is beating people that are a bit better than him. So he's going to be high 1300s, 1400, right? Fine. There's players that are in the 1400s and 1500s that come down 100 points, and then you play them and then you lose and then you feel bad about yourself. But they're not a true 1400 or 1300. They're a 1500 player, right? Like, I'll show you for an example. My account. I haven't played in a while, and the last couple of games have been pretty bad. Okay, so like you could see here, like my random is 1435 now. My orc is 1419, which was a little bit higher before. My undead was over 1400 at one point. Okay, but if I go to like match history, okay, I've beaten Mr. In a bunch of times. And in this game, I played so bad. He went Blade Master Tower because that's all he does. And I laughed, and I'm like, I'm not going to beat you because I missed the boat. And he just did that. It was stupid. But I could beat him. I have beaten him. And he's 1450. DBX I've beaten before. Then I think this is, what's his face there? I forget his name. There's a couple of guys here. Look, I beat, I had a game against Grinchy, July 24th, and Grinchy here's 1415, but Grinchy's not a 1415 player. He's higher. He's like a 1500 player. So he went on a losing streak. He came down. So if I lose to Grinchy and then I think, oh my God, I'm losing to these 1400 players and I can't get out of, I keep losing MMR. It makes no difference because there's always guys coming down that shouldn't be at your level. But if you beat them, that's where the challenge is, right? Yeah, but that's the point. The point is, like, guys vary. Like, Grinchy doesn't play like a 1400 player. Grinchy plays like a 1500 higher MMR player, right? So he may come down and lose a bunch of games. You may beat him, or like I did, I beat him. But like, he's not a 1400 player. He just happens to be there at that time, and then he might give you a run for your money, and then you lose, and you're judging your play based on, oh, I lost to a 1400 player, but he's really not. He's a better player than that, right? So that's why MMR doesn't matter until you beat somebody better than you or somebody really good, because then you see improvement. So if you're constantly losing to 1300s and you're losing MMR, that's good. Yeah, exactly. I think Disengage said it the best. Sometimes you're just trying to stop the bleeding, and like you'll go on you'll lose 15 games in a row, and then all of a sudden you'll win 10 games in a row. Like, I think going back 2 seasons ago, I must have lost like 21 games in a row. I couldn't win with anything. I was doing nothing right, and it makes the game so terrible to play. But then you go practice some customs. You go ask people to replays. You say, what's one thing I could do better, right? Oh, maybe build that one tower, or don't lose militia to creeps. I'm right there. I've won 2 in the last 15. Exactly. It's exactly. Now what you do is, if you've played like 3 hours in a row and you've lost 15 games, you go stop playing, you go get a drink of water, go get some air, go do some real life stuff, and then in a day or two you come back and you play. Right? Well, the thing is, there's a lot of cheese in the 14, 1500 level, and a better player can lose to them. There is, and that's a great point too, Glaive. Like Mr. N doing tower and BM all the time is freaking annoying. It's not even enjoyable to play. And he goes Wyvern and he goes Bats. Doom Train's a Naga Tower enjoyer. Yeah. Doom likes that stuff. Doom. Who else did I beat here? Well, speaking of Doom, but we've had a couple games. Oh, this guy here. Game 2 and 3 were just awful. Hero trapped on my bit. Yeah, I think once you're on that just things not working well for you thing, it just happens, right? Thanks, man. I got to get on the grind. 1100 is all cheese. No one knows what they're doing. It's all mass tier 1 and getting cursed out when you win. I want to get out. I think that's doable, man. I think that's doable. This guy here, Eisendel, it was a longish game. It was Okay, 17-minute game against this guy Eisendel, and he was being cocky. And then I went and watched the replay really fast and realized what he did. He did this certain creep route, and then I matched up with him right after. And I went instead of going Farseer, I went Blade against Human. Yeah, I know. And I went in and I creep jacked him and killed some units, and he got so pissed off he left because I killed like everything. And then I'm like, okay, I know what you do now. Like sometimes you don't know the player and they surprise you with something, right? Yeah, it had some clutch Century Warrens, yeah. That's a good feeling when you kind of always know where the player is. It's like scouting and Century Wards and dust and crystal balls and just anything. Just if you know where the player is at all times and what he's doing, you probably have all the information you need. Right? Sometimes that's there you go. Pain, like scouting. You know, sometimes scouting in the beginning with a footy or a peon makes such a big difference because you know what's coming. And if you don't, you don't. Or you don't scout their expo or... Oh, yeah. There is that weird creep aggro in the beginning. Let me see, because it in the clips, right? Is it this one? It's both of them. Whoops. And there goes the second one. Here, on time. Wizards MK's delayed, and he's putting down one Sanctum, and then there goes the second one. He's a bit behind. He is behind. This is not much. This is not it. I wonder if any other strange creeping... That wasn't it. We didn't get it, right? The pull looks like they just aggroed to the mercenary camp, which is super strange. It didn't look like he tried to pull. It looks like they just aggroed to the mercenary camp, which is super strange. Okay, so these creeps here aggroed to the mercenary camp while he was creeping at the beginning. One of you guys clipped it, we'll find out right away. So, anyways, we'll check that out another time. I don't have the clip of it. Kind of... Yeah, Breaker Mirror is not fun. I kind of got out of my routine on TH. It's normally a FE map for me. A Fast Expo. Yeah, don't usually pull the lab. Could go to replay. Yeah, smart guy. What's this main chat? Morning all. Yeah, well, morning all. You. Was it the second to last game? Was it this one? Was it this one? No, wasn't this one. Was the last game, right? Or was it the first game? It was the first game. Oh, game one. There you go. Should have known better. Okay, so let's go over here. I'm going to zoom out because this is really weird. Let me go here. Okay, so for the people that are still here, Wizard went to the mercenary camp with his militia here, and these creeps aggroed and started healing this camp. And it just took forever, and like I've never seen that before. Yeah, so let's increase it slightly.
Ready to work. Ready to job done. Ready to work. Job's done.
Should be coming soon.
Ready to work. Job's done.
Ready for action.
Ready to work.
Okay, this is at regular speed.
Job's done.
It's almost nighttime.
Ready for action.
This had better be worth it.
He pulls the footy.
Ready
The footy
to
pulls
work.
the mercenary camp.
Our forces are
He
under
brings the
attack.
militia.
I kill for
He buys the and they just come over.
you. Our town is under siege. Job's done.
Okay, I'll check in a second. They just come over. Right? And this guy here, he starts healing them.
Ready to work. Our town is under siege.
Look. He's got reju. And then he rejuves a Sasquatch. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. What's the I'm looking for it. What is it? Is it this? Oh, what am I doing wrong that I keep pulling the stupid rejuve camp when I creep the merc camp on springtime? Is it my footy that pulls it somehow? Also aggroes them. Most likely you pulled one of the merc camp creeps far too right, attacked it, and triggered the wolves four ball camp, since at that point it's in their vicinity and they have social aggro. So you just went too far. I've never seen that on that map. That link these idiots join. Actually disagree with Inspired when he said pulling the creep doesn't change anything. At least I'm not doing something right. But when I tried it both ways, pulling was significantly better. I think it depends. Honestly, I don't pull this camp in any way as human. Is there a point to do this for this camp? On SG, for example, it's worse to pull mercenary camp creeps. And then not even in mirror, do you have an Elvenish level 3 creep route? Which one? Your footy takes a lot of damage, no matter in which matchup we pull merc camp. And there's no difference in speed of creeping this camp. I think with G or with pull or without pull. Interesting. Well, I'll say this. I think pulling the camp is really good if you want to buy the priest and not do the camp and go do something else. Right? As a quick, like you wanted to go bang and do all kinds of green camps. Or maybe take him and go do an expo. Just to get a little bit of healing. I think that's a good idea. And then pulling the footy out here, I guess he says it's in the vicinity. So anything over here is too far. Maybe if you pulled these guys and ran your footy this way, but then you're running into the red camp. So I think it's a tight spot. So he's right then. On this map, you just don't pull. I mean, you can pull them a little bit, and then come in with your militia. But I don't think it really makes that big of a difference. The only way to know is if you do it a bunch of times. Practice. In my opinion. Had some cheesier stuff planned too if Kurt wasn't getting the upper hand in that series. Like what? Like what? The secret? It is a secret. Interesting. Well, I want to say you did a fantastic job, and I'm really impressed. And I really like the fact that You came back to the channel. We talked about your game. We talked about some weird stuff. You even gave me some information you pulled from Tay, and we get to talk about the game in that that capacity. It's like doing I don't know, craft theory or theory craft, basically. Podcast Warcraft stuff, which I wanted to do, by the way, but I don't have the space at the time for it. Saul's analyzing. Saul's great. Such a good guy. And him too, he's got very good intimate knowledge of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Makura. Honestly, it makes me want to switch to Pally Rifle because he explains things so well. Well, it's good to try it. Like if you have that trick in your bag, like we're trying to get N. Williams to do Pally Rifle for such a long time. And I think the more tricks you have up your sleeve, like look at Doom Train. Okay, Doom Train, he can play just about any races, and I know because I played him just about every race. He can AP push you with hunts and pot him. He can freaking go like human breakers. He can go morts. He can go tower push. He can go undead crypt lord. He can go. I don't know if I've seen him go Pally Rifle, but yeah, he's a funny guy. It's too bad we're on different time zones because I don't see him at night. I see him stream sometimes, depending on because I'm on vacation, so I could kind of see stuff during the day, but don't we get to see him in, let's say, cups. Like if we do cups, we don't get to see him. So yeah. Professor 8-Man. You catch him in the morning, and then Leon and coffee. Yeah, I've been watching. I get up in the morning. We feed our daughter. We're both up at 6. Back to Warcraft's been on, so I put it on. I have my coffee. We have breakfast. Feed the other one. Go to the bathroom. Come back. And if I'm in the house, the stream's on. Like I got the 2 monitors here, so I'll leave like 2 streams up, and go about my business. Even if I'm doing renovations downstairs, I'll leave somebody's stream up. So there you go. Fountain Manor matchups done. So I guess there's some business to talk about. This Friday, we have NA Cup number 6. And guess who's playing? We got Jay Perez versus Godrian, a best of 1, round 1. Need to watch Raw Line replays now and stop consuming human mirror content practicing. Yeah. There were some good matchups at Raw Line. We got Priest versus Angry Mr. AKM. We got Razor Moon versus Troa. And we got Phil /Footman /CC versus Old Greg. So these are best of 1s in round 1. Round 2, winners will face Cass, Inspired, Penguin, and Old Mate Dad. Winner gets $75 US. Second place is $50 US, and third place is $25 US. And all that stuff, and any of the tournaments and stuff that we've been doing, guys, it comes from the channel, it comes from subs, it comes from donations, and we're going to reevaluate everything: Mayo Cup, Spicy Mayo Cups, NA Cups. After NA6, we're going to plan to schedule some more show matches, except the show matches are not going to be best of 3s and best of 5s. They're going to be best of 7s. So we are, for example, probably going to do like a Sarai versus Lecker or Sarai versus Norchikar best of 7. And I'm going to schedule them once or twice a month. We're going to get one of those when there's not a cup. And potentially, depending on as the finances and stuff comes, those would be some prize pools for guys if they want, and we can do some random giveaways and merchandise and this thing. So during the year, I want to have a bunch of stuff planned. Reached out to a couple people, asked about possibly doing I talked about World Cup, but I want to do a North American World Cup. So I want to do an Canadian players only cup, American players only cup, and have the best from both meet each other in a giant tournament. So I want to do that during the year at some point. I gotta think about it when I get some brain power for that. And having said that, we're going to stream on YouTube and Twitch, doing some podcast stuff. Yeah, USA EMA, doing some podcast stuff still during the year, unrelated, but it's there. And I ask you guys, we always have to shout out. Thanks for the raids. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the follows, because those are important too. Any follows, makes the channel look better and get more viewership. Anybody subscribing to the YouTube channel is free, ! YouTube. That helps a great deal, because we're planning on putting Warcraft content out on there. And if you want to watch Mayo Cup, NA Cups, if you go to the YouTube channel, like we're live now, you can see it. We have some shorts. Some of the shorts are, for some reason, are not hitting, but this short we did 11,000 views. So if you go down, season 4, the Mr. Mike Show is there. Last episode, season 5, some other stuff, old podcast episodes. But then if you go down here, here's the playlist for NA Cups. All the NA Cups are there. All the Mayo Cups are here. I just got to find the VOD for Mayo Cup 1. I can't find it. I have it somewhere, and I'm going to load it up so you guys can see it. Fountain Manor Season 8's there, so once this is done... Oh, yeah, we did Kurt Russell versus Payne the Risen. Once this is done, it's going to be loaded up. I'm going to put it in that playlist. It'll be there. And some other Twitch stuff and whatever, and... So we're trying to build that up. We have, I think, 1,125 subscribers. It's not too bad. And I think we've done 471,000 views with shorts. So we're trying to build up the video content. So the more you guys subscribe, and, if you watch them both at the same time while we're streaming, fantastic, like Hyperreal's doing, it really helps. And, we're gonna push. We're gonna do, once we reevaluate and talk to the the min guys that are in Show Match Friday Discord with me, talk about some ideas, the feedback from the players, and see what we're gonna do going forward. Like, the idea is still to do at least 1 or 2 cups a month, earn my assets, but once the NA Cup funding runs out, because it's going to run out, and some of the money is going to this and it's going to that. The only thing that's going to be paying for cups after is stream money. So stream money is not huge. Stream money can pay for 1 cup a month. In the event that we do bigger tournaments and possibly a small league, maybe like might start with a bronze league or something like that. As you see at the bottom, it says new Mayo Cup. So, hopefully we get 50 new subs, and we could do 2 new Mayo Cups, I think, with that, and then we'll schedule them accordingly. So that's the plan. I don't expect anything now because we're good for a while, but that will fuel the need, guys. Also, I'm in an NHL 94 online league. It's going to be starting up. I'm going to say that I'm bad. I know the game. It's fun. But I'm really bad compared to the guys that have been playing forever. But I probably will stream those games in the future. So that'll be something. I might just stream them on YouTube, though. I think NHL 94 I might just stream on YouTube. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, did anybody ask for SNES Champions Leagues? No. Okay. Nothing. There's nothing. Oh, also, for the remaining people that are here, if you're not in the Discord, please join the Discord. You can post your own content. You can follow what's going on for events. You know, we also post other people's links and content. There's other streamers in our Discord. We're not only going to do Warcraft in the future. We'll do other stuff as well. But, you know, we encourage people. I was happy that Sarai won the $35 I donated. Yeah, I sent it to him today. I paid them out today. And, yeah, so, and also the guys from Mayo Cup, Kurt and Payne, donated their $50 back, and then it went to the Spicy Mayo Cup. So I paid those out. So, you know, a lot of the money. I mean, you don't think it's a big deal, but it is a big deal. And I think I talked about this with people, is that, you know, we don't pulling in 1,500 viewers, but every time we stream, if we got 37 or 50 viewers over a course of 5 hours, and we do it 4 times a month plus, you get some ad revenue from that, and it turns into $10, $20, and that goes to cups. So people coming and watching, a lot of people, it makes a big difference. I know people complain, I think, but it is what it is. I don't run the ads. Twitch runs the ads, but you still get revenue from them. So think about it like that. It does contribute to the cups. We did have the issue with the smurfing and the lying concerning Spicy Mayo Cup, and that's why we did the redo on the bracket for some matches. Unfortunately, it didn't work out in Orchakar's favor, but he didn't show up the last time because he was hungover. But anyways, which is unfortunate because, again, the money comes from you guys. Having said that, because that happened, where is it? Where did I put it? Is it here? Hold on a second. I'm just looking for the rule book. Where is the rule book? Where would I have put that? Is it here? I'm just checking really fast. Show you guys. Not there. Oh, okay, there it is. Ah, there it is. Let's put it there. Perfect. So, this I've had for a while. I've been working on it. It is the Show Match Friday rule book, and about the Discord, about events, and it's going to be an ongoing, loosely planned with some, and getting more specific as we go on with stuff. So Show Match Friday, community event, and Discord rule book. Oh, this might be the old one. Is this the old one? This is the old one. Hold on a second. I know why. It's on it is, where did I hide it? I know where it is. That was the old version. I downloaded one just for fun. Anyways, Show Match Friday rulebook. I've been working on it. Min team might change because of terms of participation and stuff, and whoever's interested still. But we got some people in there, mostly in terms of consultant stuff and helping out with things, and bounce ideas off of. So, for example, oh god, I hope this is the right one. Okay. Oh.
Timed Zero Sham just followed.
Is this where I get the OnlyFans leak?
Osaka Fan 7 just followed.
Thanks for the follow, guys. So this is the rule book, and we're working on it. Links, rules, no spam or smurf counts. Introduce yourself should be a thing. Who was eligible to play? Well, for NA Cups, for Mayo Cups, for Spicy Mayo Cups. Points might be tracked. Players caught smurfing will be banned from Discord and all events forever. And I absolutely mean that. If you're caught smurfing or cheating the community out, you're from our Show Match Friday, from our stream, from because it's not just me, because I might have Doom Train casting events or N Williams or people helping out, or they've ran events in the Discord. Box has run events in the Discord. Slay Days helped me put all this together from the beginning. A lot of the guys are from Fountain Manor and Jim. Everybody's donating. It's from and subbing. It's the community. It's right. Like if you're caught smurfing based on what happened at Spicy Mayo Cup, I don't have time or patience for stupidity. It's childish. If you're gonna go smurf for $15 and you can tell me any story you want, any sappy story, I don't care. You're banned forever. Having said that, all players participating must play the games on W3C unless we specify otherwise. But it's always going to be that, because that's what people use. That's what we're using. That's what all the groups use. No games will be played on BattleNet. I know we had an issue. I know we had BT played a game and there was a thing because he got banned or whatever the case may be, and it changed no difference. And I said it's fine as long as the player you're playing and accepted for that one time. But going forward, no, never. BattleNet accounts will not be taken into consideration for your MMR or skill level. A minimum of 3 seasons must be played on one specific W3C account will be mandatory. It must happen. So you can't come in and say, I want to play. This is based off Spicy Mayo situation. Hey, I've played 100 games in season 19, but I've never played before. I'm a new returning player, blah, 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 blah. No. You've had to play for 3 seasons minimum. And then I could go back and look at your MMR for the last 3 seasons. Right? So if we go back to your MMR the last 3 seasons and cap is 1800 and you were 1801 in season 17 and it's season 19 and you're under 1800, you're an 1800 player. And you're not going to be allowed to play. That may narrow down the player pool a little bit, but that's fine. It really won't change that much. I think, and the cap, it's a hard cap, right? Like we're not going to say, I'm 1801, can I play? No. If you're 1801 and it's 1800, you're not playing. If it's 1400 and you're 1401. You're not playing. Yeah, integrity for $15, for God's sakes. Come on. Like enough with the bullshit. Like it's just fat enough. Okay? I got people messaging me and Baron laughed. Baron will message me and we laughed about it. He's like, "Welcome to organizing events." Yeah, welcome to organizing events. But I have people messaging me for the last year since we started doing this stuff, complaining to me that they can't win any tournaments because of where they are in MMR. I don't give a shit. Like, Why the hell are you 30-year-old plus or 40-year-olds or whoever the hell that are messaging me, complaining to me that they're too good to win the higher up tournaments and not bad enough to win the lower tournaments. So practice and play better and stop making 25 accounts. Stop playing games. You're acting like children. It's exactly what's happening. It's a bunch of crap. I don't have time or patience for this, and I don't care. I only care enough to put on events for guys like, Doom, Pain, Wizzer, the guys that come for Hyperreal. Razor Moon came out. Fantastic. Great guy. I only have patience for guys that care, that want to play, that want to participate. I don't care otherwise. If you're going to waste my time, just don't come. Don't bother. Because then I'm going to have to do stuff like this and I have to call people out, or we have to, it doesn't make any sense. You're going to go, yeah, you sell your soul for $100. Jabba would sell his soul for bat soup. But it doesn't make any sense. Stop. And I don't swear that often. I really don't. But stop wasting my fucking time. I getting people messaging me, and I don't even know if they're real accounts, but I got people messaging me supporting the person who got banned for smurfing, getting long apologies over smurfing for $35 or $15. What kind of racketeer thing do you got going on that everyone's going on over there, that they got to go, we got a smurf to go get in this tournament, this tournament? Like, how many tournaments are there? Like, the community's shrinking, the game's getting older, everyone's getting older, everyone's getting kids and moving on. Like, fuck off. Like, I don't care. It doesn't make any sense. I want to get my brother to play Hyperreal in a show match. Well, we can make it happen one night. I was talking about that with some of the guys in the Discord channel and the Show Match Friday channel. So there's more rules, and that's why I say governments, but whatever. That's why your municipalities add speed bumps to your roads. Okay, they add speed bumps to your roads because people are. I think that's the wrong game, Doom. Can I click this mic? What kind of stream is it? What kind of link is it? It's a meme you just made. Am I gonna get banned for it? All right. Smurfing in an 1800 MMR tourney to win $15. Pathetic. You should post that in the Discord. Post that in the Discord. In the main chat. And in the Mayo chat. Just post it. Download that picture and freaking post it. That's so funny. I don't know what I was saying 2 seconds ago. Anyways, that's why municipalities or governments are like, hey, you're speeding. Let's go put a speed bump down there for people that are doing 50 miles an hour in a 30 zone where there's children running around. This is exactly what we're doing. We're putting speed bumps in here so idiots can't meme who can't smurf for $15. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. Okay? And we're fine-tuning the rules. People messaging me complaining, that guy just played. He played me too well. He was too good. He's an 1800 player. I'm talking about Sarai, for example. Like, just people complain about Sarai. Sarai's not an 1800 player. I don't see anywhere where he's been an 1800 player. Okay? He will be an 1800 player. I see he's improving. He will be. Okay? He's not right now. Okay? Yeah, he's actually 2000. He's the 2200 player. No, but you know what I mean? People complaining to me because they can't win money. I don't care. Play better. Stop making 25 accounts and smurfing and playing different races and telling me about balance wines and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, we talk about balance for fun. I could talk about balance. I'm not a 2200 player, but I could talk about balance, okay? Because I fucking cast the games and I actually know what I'm talking about. I'm not the best player in the world, but I have an opinion, and it's a freaking game. I can have an opinion, okay? That's fine. But don't come balance talk me and tell me the game's unbalanced and that's why you're not winning money. You're not winning money because you're not winning. And you got a bad attitude. Yeah, they said you were 1450. Oh, I think against Cove NE or one of the guys in my Fountain Manor league, I canceled my tech like at 90% and I lost and I went mass grunts after because I was screwed. Like it happens, you know? Sometimes you beat good players that you shouldn't. That's what the game's about. Right? It's about reaching and doing well and doing bad and losing a lot. Ask Disengage, how much do you have to lose before you make any progress? Okay? Anyways, I'm a bit peed off, but you know. Anyways, all players can play in NA Cups unless you're banned. So if you're banned in Wanted, banned, or if you're banned from the Discord, you can't play in anything. This was the current qualifying for NA Cups about the top 12 players. It may not say like this. The point system was a win 2 points, participation if you didn't win you got 1 point, additional points for first, second, third place. You know, if we continue to do the points tracking for NA Cups, but the points might change. Had some discussions with some of the guys like that. Slay Day had some ideas. You know, in terms of game coverage and casting, like I ask Williams to cast because he's reliable. He does matches. People can say what they want about him. You know, I got no problems with him. He's always pretty. He always puts on a good face, shows up, plays the game, loves the game. You know, and so I ask him to cast when we have like double B stream or co-cast sometimes. You know. Maybe other people sometimes. I'm very particular about who I'm talking with. Why? Even when I'm casting, hey, I'm not the number one caster in the world. I don't generally go around swearing. I may have sweared a bunch in the last 15 minutes because I'm pissed. I don't. So when I ask people if you want to cast or if you ask me, because there's people who've asked me, right? And not I'm not talking about Williams. I'm talking about Doom. I'm talking about anybody here. There's people who've asked me if they can cast. And I've said no because I want a particular person doing it or somebody who's not going to be drinking on stream or smoking on stream or telling me how bad the balance is constantly and they lost and this guy and this and this and this and this and this and swearing. You know, no inappropriate stuff, really. Like, let's keep it kind of light and fun, okay? Every once in a while you drop an F-bomb or SHIT bomb. Okay, it happens, but like generally, no. You don't need to do that. So that's my we just don't need it. Okay? You know, formats, race selection, you know, NA Cup servers, what they're going to be. You're enjoying based Mike? Doom, you didn't know me in my 20s and my teens. I'd open up a can of whoop ass on everybody. I had no filter. I've mellowed out in my age, but when I get mad like the Incredible Hulk. But I really, you know, I have a framework of respect, tolerance, patience, accountability that I follow, all those kind of things. I like to joke around and be silly. I like to bust balls too. I like to joke around and push people's buttons, like camaraderie, like banter with friends, but I can't tolerate like bullshit or people stealing or people acting like assholes or jerks or I can't handle that. I have no patience for that stuff in real life. Like I just don't. Anyway, so results and penalties about reporting results, blah, 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 blah. Player disconnects. I mean, player X disconnects before the 5-minute mark. The game will be replayed with the match being replayed a maximum of twice because we had some issues with that. If player X disconnects after the 5-minute mark, it would result in a loss. My problem with that, and I think Kenny G asked privately about it. He's like, if there's a problem, I'll send a guy money. Like, he's that type of guy. That to me, it's not the problem. To me, it's the whole story and the lie. And you kind of know when there's people are making up stuff. That clearly was a story, was made up. You're telling me you have power outages, you have 3 accounts or 2 accounts, and you're literally jumping between accounts and playing for hours on end. You don't have power outages. You're full of shit. So let's not go there. Okay? Do you tell me whatever story is going overseas? I would imagine I have better insight of what's going on over there, and of general politics and stuff, based on my upbringing and what my family's background, in terms of, I can't even tell you what they know and what they've done. Just the mentality of things, and why this and why that and what's actually happening. Okay, you guys talk about. I don't know what, I'm not even going to go into it because it doesn't make any sense. Playing from a hamster PC on a cruise. If an event that player X disconnects 2 times, a death win will be given to the opponent. We've had problems with people disconnecting a couple times because they're just got bad internet or in a bad area and can't replay the game 5 times. We can't hold up. You know, you have 50 people waiting and 50 people in chat waiting. It doesn't make sense. So disconnect twice, boom, done. Max of twice, you give the win away. Okay. Regames, same race, same map. If you're random and you drew Orc, you must play Orc. It's pretty simple. Same maps. Any other additional issues you find in administration. If a player disconnects via server dissync, because it has happened, regardless of the time played. So if 20 minutes in and it's a server disconnect, we're gonna say replay the game, unless, for example, because administration will review and have the final say. For example, Dune's facing Pain. It's 20 minutes in, and Pain's ahead, like clearly ahead. Hero levels, expansion. We're gonna say, you know what, Pain's getting the game. Sorry, Doom. You know, you go to the bottom bracket or where the case may be. That's where referees come in. That's where administration comes in. Okay, and then it's like a referee making a call on the ice. It's offside. Boom. What are you gonna do? In-game pauses. We've had some issues with pauses before. We're gonna say players are allowed to pause the game. You know, obviously you're allowed to pause the game. However, if it's deemed that a player is abusing pauses in the game, it may result in an automatic loss. The replay will be given to us. Extended pauses are really frowned upon. So, for example, player X, Hyperreal, decides he's going to pause the game for 10 minutes and take a poop. That's no go. Unless it's an absolute emergency. But if it's an absolute emergency, you give up the win. You give up the game. Say, I got to go. My kid's crying, or I got to go. You know, the toilet's exploding. It's raining hailfire and brimstone. I don't know. You give up the game. You don't. And if that's the case and somebody's waiting and they message us and tag us, say, look, I've been waiting 10 minutes. Say, leave the game. You get the win. Send us a replay. We'll check at it really quick. And that's it. We'll do our best. Forfeits. So, like we tell everybody, I don't know if it was Burrow Rush. It may have been. But I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about like it happened before with other people. And it's not the general guys who are always good. It's always somebody that's very particular, that's got a character, that's always trying to do shady things. And I really mean that. It's always those type of characters that are doing these things. You know, you must be ready for all matches when we do events. Be ready for all matches. Okay? If we're doing double elimination, or if you're in a bracket, you sign up for a tournament. And not to bash anybody. I know Mr. Winner does it. They sign up for 2 or 3 tournaments at the same time, and they're trying to fit everything in because they're playing for money and they're doing this. Like, you're playing 2 or 3 tournaments in a day, and we got to wait for you because you're playing in another tournament. We're just gonna eliminate you. We're just gonna disqualify you, or we're gonna give you the loss. Okay? Or if you're like, I'm gonna run to the store and go get some Coke and a loaf of bread and some cheese, and I'll come back. Can you guys wait for me? And it's a 10-minute window. No, you're gonna get the loss. Be ready for your match. Okay? If you know you're probably playing in an hour because you made it to the finals really fast in the upper bracket, okay? Yeah, you time yourself, or you keep your phone on you and message in Discord just in case get tagged. No problem. The Mayo Cut ending at 1:30 a.m. was brutal. What do you mean, Payne? The Mayo Cup ending at 1:30. What do you mean? When you played the Mayo Cup? Well, we generally start at 9:30-ish, 9:30, and it goes on for as many players as we have, right? So I unfortunately can't start at 8 o'clock anymore because I have 2 kids, and I'm going back to work, and I don't have an office space, right? So the problem is, if we get 12 players, if we get 12 players, it'll be a 2-hour stream, 3-hour stream. If we get 45, 50 players, which we've had 39, we've had 27, it might. Some games take 10 minutes, some games take 45 minutes. Some people are playing really well. They don't want to lose. They play 45-minute, best of 1 45-minute game. It may go to 2:30 in the morning. So the unfortunate reality is that's the time I have for streaming, and people are up, they want to play. So I tell people, get your coffee because you're going to need it. You might piss a bunch, but you're going to need it. So anyways, tag administration, and we'll use our discretion. And then, for example, if you lose and you go down to the bottom bracket, everybody's going to get a max 10-minute bump, right? For stuff like that, for an extra, might be 5 minutes, but let's say 10 minutes. Might make it less. You get a little bit of leeway. If you're not there, after the guy waits a little bit. I think old Greg, he waited 30 minutes for his opponent. And I told him you didn't have to. You could just play. Like, he didn't show up, you get the win. No, I'll wait. Okay, no problem. But you can't hold up the entire bracket, upper or lower bracket, for people. You just can't do it. A couple minutes, unless it's a real issue and looking at the bracket, like, okay, we'll make a final say. But generally, no. Okay, there's a lot of people waiting. Bans, especially, and I mean TOS too, in terms of service on Twitch. If you're acting stupid in Twitch chat and all that stuff, same thing applies for bans. If a player has an ongoing history of inappropriate behavior in other discords within the community, at the discretion of administration, said player will be banned without warning or notice. I know there's lots of you guys that talk about certain people that have a really bad history of being racist and jerks and assholes and cheaters and stream cheaters and snipers. In the event that I'm going to say Payne the Risen, I know because it's the name I see right now, decides that he's going to go snipe Baron on ladder. Let's just say Baron's not playing right now for other reasons, but let's say you're going to go snipe Baron or AKM to play them. Maybe not necessarily watch their stream and beat them, but play them because they're on and you want to play them. Okay? If we find out you're sniping people, or if you're stream sniping people, and Payne does that, we're banning you. Not that Payne would do that, right? We're banning that person. And if we find out you're inappropriate, like, yeah, I know everybody wants to play, and so we're gonna ban you off the bat. So there's some people that have tried to sign up for tournaments, and just in case you know what I'm talking about. He got let into the Discord once for one of the team tournaments that Box organized, and I allowed it. But for my tournaments, and I'm going forward, all tournaments in the Discord, no. And he tried to sign up like 4 or 5 times 2 tournaments ago, and I kept deleting him and removing him from challenge, and he kept signing up again. and it kept removing him, and it was delaying the bracket because it kept trying to sign up. You can use your 2 and 2 and figure out who it is, right? Just I'm not gonna. If people if you don't, if people are telling me they don't feel comfortable because X player is playing because he's a freaking jerk and a racist and a cheater, he's not playing. It's just not happening, right? Not doing it. Okay, and so, anyways, that's somewhat of the rules, and we're working on it. That's the story. Any questions? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Doom posted it. He posted it. Cool story, bro. What did you post? Who is that? I don't even know who that is. We're freaking at 1800 or 30 to win $15. Doom. Norcha Carzon. He doesn't even pop in and say hi. What a guy. Let's go look at the clips. For patience for this, and I don't care. I only care enough to put on events for guys like, Doom, Pain, Wizzer, the guys that come for Hyperreal. Razor Moon came out, fantastic, great guy. I only have patience for guys that care, that want to play, that want to participate. I don't care otherwise. If you're gonna waste my time, just don't come, don't bother. Because then we have to do stuff like this and I have to call people out, or we have to, it doesn't make, I don't have time or patience for this, and I don't care. I only care enough to put on events for guys like, Dude. Cheers, Mike. I'm out. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for coming, buddy. I love you. Take care. Have a good one. Hopefully kids are not awake. There's nothing else for me to do tonight. I just stayed on and babbled because my wife's doing stuff, and oh, there is an RTS I wanted to tell you guys about that I'm gonna download, and they just follow me on Twitter. They were streaming. I think they finished. Oh. It was this game. It's Immortal Gates of Priory, right? That's how I say that. I got access to it. I'm gonna install it on Steam. It's a new RTS game. Actually, I hear good things about it. I don't know what it's like yet. Winter Gaming is actually playing it right now. A couple of people. 45-hour nonstop Immortal stream. Holy cow. See this guy.
I think we're chilling.
Okay, what just happened? Oh, there we go. It kind of looks like Zero Space a little bit. Yeah, only 44 more hours to go. This kind of looks like Zero Space a little bit. This is in development on Steam, so it's not polished yet.
Oh wow, you could really get like all vision control on one side, right? Let's take out this, and then no attack is gonna come around the bottom, especially if you control this.
I'm gonna download this and play around with it and let you guys know what I think.
Cool. I like the way that the.
Oh, this is alpha. This is alpha.
Don't.
Hey, Pia Moonwells. Hey, how's it going? This I know I hear good things on Twitter, and some ex-pro players from StarCraft have been playing it.
I need to make some of the. So are they passively regenning right now? Looks like they are. No, Angelic Ward.
What about the user interface? Kind of looks basic, like the panel.
That requires a foundation. I want to see what else we can figure out here.
Our frontier stronghold is complete.
But they are mining resources. So I don't like the way Zero Space mines resources. I like this. I like Warcraft, like that. So this guy's learning about it.
It's a friendly unit. It gets movement speed and shields.
You know what, guys? Let's just
Also, I think we just leave here.
Upon this stone, we shall build our holy works. Our legion is beset by the wicked.
we're gonna go raid him. Check it out. And you know, I'll see you guys during the week. And then that's it. Thanks for coming tonight. Good series. GG's. We'll go raid this guy. He's got as much followers as we do, so he seems to know what he's talking about, and that's it. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you on Discord and next time. Right?